Alright, so let's get started. What if Akainu and Kuzan pull up on the Hidden Leaf Village while Minato was still the Hokage? Let's play this scenario. As soon as Akainu and Aokiji step foot in the Leaf Village, after they pass that barrier, there's going to be ninja there already to meet them. And considering that Akainu would be the one to come off hostile, they will likely attack them head on anyway. This is where the ninja will find out that none of their physical attacks nor any of their kunai or weaponry actually do anything to these guys, considering the fact that they are Logia type devil fruit users. And considering that Akainu and Kuzan have to cover a vast area of the village, I can see this scenario playing out. I can see Aokiji starting off with Ice Age, the same technique he used to freeze a vast majority of this part of the sea, which was large enough to cover the space between at least 4 different islands. And while walking, these islands are at least 4 to 5 days apart, meaning that Aokiji could likely freeze the entirety of the Leaf Village, considering that it's not that big. In my opinion, this would take care of most of the fodder ninja who wouldn't have mattered anyway. And from that point on, we have Minato, Kakashi, the 3rd Hokage, the Uchiha clan, because they haven't been massacred yet. And if you guys want to include Obito, he would either be the kid Obito or he wouldn't be included at all, considering the fact that he was no longer a Leaf Village ninja while Minato was Hokage. And while Aokiji is freezing the village, you have Akainu who's raining down meteor fists. And let's not forget that these two, when they fought, completely changed the landscape and climate of an entire island. And we also have the stamina issue, concerning the fact that these two were also able to fight each other at full force for 2 weeks straight. Correct me if I'm wrong, but most ninjas cannot fight at their fullest for that long without any type of break. And what happens when ninjas run out of chakra? They basically die. And we know how Minato is when he comes to the battle. He basically spreads his kunai around the battlefield so he can have multiple options to where he wants to teleport to. But seeing how both of these admirals are very proficient in observation hockey, him trying to teleport to a predetermined location will be his downfall. Not to mention, if he tries to mark either of them, he gets frozen by Aokiji by contact and he gets melted by Akainu by contact. Those of you who want to say that they could just drown Aokiji and Akainu, they will first have to get past Aokiji's Ice Age. And just name one Leaf Village ninja that can make a water jutsu this big. And if you tried to drop Aokiji in water, he could literally just freeze the water on contact. And from a physical standpoint, there is nobody in the Leaf Village that is matching Akainu and Aokiji. The ninja take it in variety when it comes to their various powers and abilities, but at the same time, most of those powers and abilities will not work on the Logia devil fruit users. And as far as the Uchiha clan goes, there are about maybe 2 or 3 exceptional Uchiha, which were Itachi, Fugaku, and Shisui. And out of the 3 of them, Shisui will probably be their best bet considering how his genjutsu works. Danzo will be useless considering the fact that he doesn't have any of the Uchiha's eyes. Their best bet for these guys will be to try to seal them. And the seals that both Minato and the 3rd Hokage know will usually result in their death, and they could be resisted. And then you have to find some way to actually restrict their movements, which they can't physically touch either one of them. So I say the Admirals win.